For Penn and Zach Glazier for Iowa. Glazier right now 197. Of course, taking the spot of the longtime starter Jacob Warner for the Hawkeyes. Glazier, a junior, 7-0 on the season, 17-5 for his career. Did a lot of spot duty over the last couple of years. Martin Cosgrove, a freshman, 7-2. Wrestled for the PRTC last year, so he's finally in the varsity lineup after a year of development. He's ranked 26th in the country, so these are two guys that are ranked per intermat, Joey. And again, a toss-up out here. If Penn is to knock off the Hawkeyes, need Cosgrove to come through here and set up a winner-take-all at heavyweight.
Yeah, you love that position when dual meet comes down to that last match. Reminds me of plenty of times in my Ohio State career. Come down to Kyle Snyder, that's some guy that you want pressure to be on his back.
I would certainly say there's no better guy to have for a winner-take-all match than Kyle Snyder. You're one of your former Ohio State teammates.
Martin Cosgrove is the fourth freshman here in the Penn lineup tonight.
And these young bucks trying to come through as Cosgrove nearly got that single leg. Now Glazier re-attacking. Single leg, trying to climb the leg now. Driving, he's got three. Zach Glazier trying to put this one away for Iowa. And again, not totally done yet. Of course, should this be a 6-point team lead, a pin would make it a tie score. Although, actually, Iowa would win on criteria with 6 total bout wins at that point. Wouldn't get the second criteria of falls, which is in the favor of Penn. So, barring anything unforeseen in terms of penalty points, Quakers do need this bout. They've made it quite interesting.
It's big for the Penn Quakers tonight to have 2 bonus point victories to get them their 13 total team points up through 184. Had the major decision at 174 from Nick Incontrera, and the pinfall at 184 from Maximus Hale.
Well, it's 3-1, Glazier in front. Less than a minute to go in this first period. See Cosgrove just trying to get inside position, working that collar tie head to head, reaching for those singles. Chance now for Glazier on this takedown attempt. Single leg. Cosgrove defending. Drives, and he's got the takedown. It's 6-1.
4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time.
First period comes to a close. Zach Glazier up 6-1. He'll defer for the second period as Cosgrove has choice. And look at Glazier's work here from that first period.
2 low ankle shots there, which you love to see at the 197-pound weight class. These guys are more athletic than ever. They're fast, they're strong, they're getting the legs and getting up and through and finishing.
I'll tell you what, the evolution of the 197-pounders you just alluded to. Longer guys, way more athletic. Not guys that were on the cusp of heavyweight cutting down. I mean, these guys are fully built for this weight class, and it's certainly a sight to behold. Cosgrove cuts out for 1. It's 6-2. Ronnie time factor. Cosgrove in on a shot now. He's got the single leg. See if he can finish now. Ronnie time factor at the moment is Glazier has 1:05 in his favor, and we're going to get a stalemate.
When you hit that leg, you know, you want to get up and through real quick. When your opponent can start to slow it down, especially at these upper weight classes, when they got heavy hips, it becomes really, really difficult to finish. So once you hit that leg, ooh, good misdirection attempt by Cosgrove. But once you hit the leg, you want to get hands on the mat, start getting that foot up, and start working up to your feet.
Minute to go in the second. Glazier, another single leg, and a good job by Cosgrove to get his leg back. But he's going to need some offense here. Low single leg attempt, got the ankle, shelving the leg, driving, he's got 3. Martin Cosgrove right back into it, 6-5. Riding time cut under a minute, no longer a factor.
Looks like Cosgrove's committing to a hard ride here. If he could ride out this period, that'd be big.
And we might get a penalty point here. We do. Trying to determine what that was and amid the flurry of action there. So you see Glazier out for 1. He gets the escape point plus the penalty point. It's now 8-5. Trying to determine what the technical violation is. And now they're going to, now you see Roger Rayner going to go over to the officials table here.
I think the referees might be calling this because Cosgrove took both of his feet off the mat and was at the legs of Glazier. And I believe the danger is on the opponent's knees there, right? Buckling them and taking them out from behind the knees. So referees elected to give that penalty point, and Glazier earned his escape.
Yeah, tough call there. And sometimes it can happen in a split second, but you got to make the call. Can't leave your feet if that was indeed the actual violation there. But Cosgrove down by 3. Takedown can tie it up.
2, 1.
And we'll come to the end of the third period. It's Glazier's choice. And he logically deferred that second period, so now he's going to start on bottom. Chance to go up by 4 here. With this type of gap, Joe, I would imagine Cosgrove electing probably to cut him here and try to get back to his offense.
Yeah, unless he's got some moves here on top, he's going to want to give himself all the time he can, because with that penalty point, right, now this Glazier escape has a 4-point lead as opposed to what would have been a 3-point lead, 1 takedown. So now Cosgrove will need 2 scores or a takedown to his back to win this match.
A penalty point could surely loom large here. 90 seconds. Cosgrove down by 4. Trying to reach for that single. Good job by Glazier to defend. Zach Glazier trying to stay undefeated for the Hawkeyes. Gonna reach for that underhook as well as that, trying to hit an ankle pick on the other side. 110. Under a minute to go. Cosgrove looking for positioning. A lot of head-to-head ties. Now Glazier underhook.
We're going to need to see multiple attacks string together. One and done's probably not going to cut it at this point in the match, especially when Glazier's just on full defense mode.
Cosgrove reaching. Shot again. Glazier defending. Crowd wants to stall on Glazier. Trying to work the front head, but he'll stand right back up. 20 seconds. Maybe not enough time for Cosgrove unless he can hit something big here. Well, Max Hale brought this place back to their feet with his pin at 184. Cosgrove trying to keep the momentum going, but Zach Glazier here put the stamp on what looks like an Iowa victory. Riding time not a factor. Zach Glazier hangs on. He gets this one 9-5 the decision, and the Hawkeyes take a 19-13 lead going to heavyweight, and that could pretty much all but wrap it up.
Yeah, it's going to be tough here. Even if Penn pins at 285 pounds and the team score is tied at 19-19, like you said earlier, Nick, by the first criteria, most matches won, the dual meet would go to Iowa with 6 victories compared to the 4 of Penn. And Penn decides to send out 197-pounder Cole Urbis at heavyweight.
I remember watching